Hello again, many thanks for joining us. Suspected robbers killed security man in the Adansi rural bank attack. Suspected robbers have killed a private security man on duty at the Atonsu branch of the Adansi rural bank in Kumasi. 37-year-old Alex Opoko 4, an employee of the G4S Limited, was found dead Thursday morning with his hand and legs tied behind him. The unidentified assailant attacked the bank's ATM machine and forcibly entered the banking hall. Love FM's Erastus Asaridonko has more.
Neighbors who found the 37-year-old private security personnel say his mouth was taped while both hands and legs were tied behind him.
When
he entered, he was tied up with his mouth taped. When we removed the tape, he was unresponsive. So our manager asked us to hand the situation over to the police.
And so the security man was found inside the banquet hall, which signifies that they broke into the banquet hall, perhaps with the hope of finding to steal bulk cash. When they couldn't find that, perhaps ostensibly they started attacking the ATM machine, and you could see cracks on that ATM machine over there. Management of Adansi Rural Bank will not immediately comment. But police sources say investigations will look at other motives aside robbery. Managers of G4S Security, employers of the deceased, say they will assist police to get to the bottom of the crime. Alhaji Abdullahi Fumado is customer service manager.
Well, it's strange how this thing happened. There wasn't any offensive weapon used on him, and the guys were there to pick what they want to pick. But well, the same job we are doing security, so we will think far into this and see how to put some corrective actions in place to avoid recurrence in the future.
Meanwhile, residents of Atonsu have expressed shock at the development.
We are frightened. Robbers may come to rob, but to enter a bank as this, I'm surprised. What would we make of this if it happened to us on a day like this? I can only imagine our ordeal.
Reporting for Joy News, Erastus Asaridonko, Kumasi.
Let's go live to Kumasi now and speak to Erastus Asaridonko. Erastus, what additional information concerning this robbery incident can you share with us?
Well, so we are getting more information from the police sources that there was cash in the bank, but then they were not taken by the assailant. And so they are spreading their investigations to cover other possible motives, whether he had any enemies, whether he was linked to any other things. They are considering so many things at this particular point in their investigations. And looking at the fact that one laptop was stolen and then a flash screen as well, they will want to look at all these things, and then the attack on the ATM, whether it links to anything, it speaks of anything about this, whether this is a robbery or a targeted killing. That is what I'm told by police sources, that currently they are expanding their investigations beyond even robbery to look at other things.
Anyone picked up? Interrogation started?
At the moment, no, but I'm told that at this moment they are inviting family members to give statements. They are inviting friends and colleagues to also give statements. They are also inviting members of the public to volunteer information if they heard anything, especially people who live around Atonsu and the main road where the Adansi Rural Bank sits.
Erastus, thank you very much. That's Love FM's Erastus Sasaridonko bringing us more on this unfortunate incident. Meanwhile, the Acting Director General, Public Affairs, Ghana Police Service, ACP Kwesi Fori, says the police is in control of the situation.
We are doing whatever we can, to make sure that we are in control, and surely we are in control. But there have been certain incidents that have attracted public comment, which is a source of worry. But let me assure members of the public that everything is on course and that the police administration is so determined. The regional commanders, day in, day out, have revised their strategies in confronting these menace. And you might have noticed that a lot of arrests also have been made and will be before called to face justice. Like what I cited, the Tajibu incident, the Angola Fiarekba incident in Accra itself, we've gotten some of them. There are even some that we are yet even to come up publicly to announce their arrest. So a lot is being done in this regard throughout the country.
I mean, Mr. Kwesi, but what about the banking enclaves and in and around banks? Are we going to see an increase in police presence in and around banks?
Yes, around the banks, we put a lot of measures in place. The Acting Inspector General of Police directed all regional, divisional, and district commanders, as well as stations, to make sure that the banking area becomes one of our key operational areas to ward off robbers and criminals.